Yeah, man, shout out to my whole family. Shout out to my baby girl. Shout out to my baby girl. Shout out to my two crazy ass boys. Y'all are crazy as hell. But I love y'all. But I just had to say that shit because my kids do remember shit. You didn't even announce us or nothing. We ain't got time.
We do have to do the question real quick.
Uh-oh. Are y'all ready for the box?
Uh-oh. Let's do it.
The box is scary. You can grab it, but you can't read it. I'll read that motherfucker. No, we gonna let her read it since I touched the box. Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
What voice you want me to use?
Oh, who's reading it? There you go.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Make sure it's not the same one.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, shit. You ready?
Let's do it.
Code something from scratch in 3 hours. Then explain your design and solution. 45 seconds.
What?
Oh, what?
What was that?
I will say it extremely slow. Code something from scratch in 3 hours. Then explain your design and solution. 45 seconds.
Where you get those questions from, Nawlege?
Yeah, I know.
Can we skip on them?
Hell no.
Yeah, pick a different one. Throw that one away. That don't even make sense.
It's your shit.
I know, right?
What part of the game is this?
There you go.
Dude. That one slipped in there. I don't know where that came from.
That's fun.
Okay, this is different. If you got stuck in an elevator and were forced to listen to only one song, not two,
There you go.
one song, what would it be? 40 seconds.
Ooh, that's a good one. One song. Man, you know what? It's gonna be out there. DMX, The Convo.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Asshole. I wish I'd have said that shit. Damn, that was a good one.
That
Kiss
one
my ass. Oh, beautiful. Well done, sir. Well done. You was not supposed to play well. You was supposed to stutter.
Here you are, sir.
These questions are to get you on, like,
I see that.
I see that. Yeah.
Nice. I got a good one. Teach me something I don't know in the next 5 minutes, and I am a smart motherfucker. 45 seconds.
Teach you something you don't know in the next 5 minutes.
what in the world?
Oh, my bad. I had everybody fucking.
You see, you know what the bad part about this is I know you have just as much music business experience as I do, so normally my default answer would be somewhere between production and promotion, and I feel like you have me beat in all of those departments.
Let's make it fly.
By the get-go. But you know what?
Uh-oh.
I do think I have something because I happen to know that you prefer to produce your beats with live instruments, and so that probably means you have a little bit less experience with Reasons. So if I had 5 minutes to teach you one thing, I think I'd teach you how to use Reasons because that's about how long it would take.
You know, I might hold you to that because I don't know how to use that shit at all. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey man, to be honest with you, you know how to use
He
a keyboard.
Some shit out.
You know how to use Reasons?
Mine like a steel trap.
You know how to use Reasons?
I fucking hate it.
See, I prefer it as opposed to like a Fruity Loops or anything like that.
You know what they say is one of the best ones though?
What's that?
Reason?
That's what I was told.
Yeah.
Actually one of the best ones. So
That's what I'm saying because you can actually use instruments as opposed to loops. So like every time I'm working on beats, I'm always gonna try and go for
it's a lot
Reasons.
harder to use instruments on Fruity Loops than what it is on Reasons.
Yeah, but if you know how to use them,
I
the
don't know how
work
to
is
use
more
none of this
quality.
shit. I use my board. I feel bad. Like I gotta catch up. Like I wouldn't say I was old school, but I like the way that shit sound when you go off the needle and you hear that. When you do the sample, that shit sound real to me. I don't like that shit to sound fucking fake. It's like, you ain't never heard a record you thought was too clean? Like, why? Why your drums? Cause I'm finna say some shit. Why all the drums gotta be on the same level? That takes away the fun. Does that not dehumanize the sound?
No, it really does. It really does. I agree with you.
It dehumanizes the sound. Like, I want that shit to sound human.
We're in a what you call it a microwave climate. So like these days it's about the turnaround. On
I like my shit on the stove.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Shit, I eat my ramen noodles off the stove. Man. Fuck the microwave. Oh, it do taste different though. Am I the only project nigga in there? Yeah, it tastes different, man. I didn't have no microwave until I was like 17, so shit, I was like, man, this shit nasty. I think people eat this shit. Microwave fuck up shit. Microwave make niggas lazy. You know what the motherfucker lazy when he smoking weed? And the nigga put some butter on some damn bread, put some cheese in the middle of that shit, put it in the microwave. You like, boy, that shit make you lazy as hell. Like, if you don't put that shit on the damn grill with your lazy ass, kill yourself twice. Fuck wrong with you. I'm sorry, I had a moment. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Loving it.
I don't like microwave bitches. They want shit too fast. Should I do one more? She said, man, I miss this dude kinda. I know you do. They don't make it like me no more. I'm a different motherfucker. Cause I like me, that's all. I'm sick of this shit. That's the same damn question.
Is it?
Ain't nobody gonna answer that question. We gotta throw that shit away. We gotta burn it. I'm telling
And
you.
just throw it on the floor. Good.
Ooh, I got a good one. You in Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Gotta put my voice back on. Okay. If I were to hire you for this job and granted you 3 promises with regard to working here, what would they be? 40 seconds.
Oof. Stability, room for growth, opportunity being the same thing, honesty.
You're fucking awesome. I think he might have the job. We can't tell him that. We gotta keep
But
it
is
straight
it true
face.
though?
Hell no. I have one for the Joker.
What's up?
I don't like this one, but we're gonna have fun anyway.
What's up?
What do you think about when you're alone in a car? Please don't say things with your hands. 40 seconds.
Every time I'm alone in the car, I'm writing. So when I'm alone in the car thinking, it's about what the next single is going to be and how I'm going to get it done within the next week.
It is like
Very
that though.
well. Yep.
It is like that. Whenever you're in the car, you're just like,
I gotta
come
confess
here,
to
we
you,
should
babe.
have our.
Being that I'll write on my phone, or like if I don't want to write, I'll like recite the shit in the
Yeah.
But when I do it on the shitter, man. I don't know
Make
what
sure
it
we
is
don't have
about
no
the
police
shitter.
officers listening.
Yeah. I don't know what it
Texting
is.
and driving.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the shitter.
See, and I thought you were old school because like I still can't do my writing on my phone, so I actually have 4 floating like notepads, and one of them is in the car, and like when I'm out driving around, I'm just going line by line by line by line, cause yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I
Y'all
really
are,
write
like,
a notebook, but I'm a lefty.
making
First
it
of all,
some kind of,
second thing, I will lose
unsafe.
that shit. I will lose that fucking. Like I got about 17 notebooks. And I will lose them shits. I learned that the hard way. But see, when you got it on your phone and you record it, you can erase it after that.
Yeah.
And then it
You know what I'm
erases
saying?
for good.
And you good.
Hold up, hold
That's
up.
it.
I got
Once
sound.
it's recorded, you know.
I got some sound logic here though, because a couple years ago, and I say a couple, but I'm old, so Drake got his cell phone stolen a couple years back, and like there was the whole thing like, you know, oh his lyrics are floating around, people are selling them on the internet.
Oh, shit.
Thing is, I have terrible handwriting, so
Good luck reading that shit.
yeah, you steal my lyric book. Good luck
Are you a
with that,
lefty
because
too?
I can't spell. My handwriting's terrible. You're gonna have fun.
Oh shit! What up, Jackson? What up, Nico? I ain't talked to you in forever. You don't never talk to me no more, man. What's going on? I call people out on the radio. Okay. Random.
It's random for
I was
sure.
done.
You know, what's on the phone there?
Shout out your people, man.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate everybody that gives us a listen, man. And for those that ain't been paying attention, we've been getting some views lately. I'm just saying, I feel good. I feel good. The Lord made it possible for niggas want to hear my ignorant ass. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all to even be fucking with me, but I appreciate it. Like them, I don't even know why they like me, but they're cool, so I fuck with them. I like people.
You already know we can chop it up for like an hour.
Jay Dilla. What's
Dilla.
right there?
Man, R.I.P. to the greatest producer ever. And if
Yes.
none of you know who he is, especially you, you're a producer, then man, look that dude up. If y'all don't know who Dilla is, look him up. Because most of your sound, especially as far as obscure samples, you got it from him and you don't even know it.
Yep.
What's going on?
How many fingers I'm holding up?
I don't know so far.
He's telling the truth.
It's not that I'm drunk, it's that I'm still full. So
Put them together.
put me dizzy.
Oh, you lazy right now, huh? You ain't driving, is you? Because that's going to be a funny drive.
Yeah, right.
He like, he said, fuck it.
Lean back.
Hey, you know you get to be the passenger when you can do that shit. Fuck it.
That's the thing, I'm never the passenger.
He's
Hey,
always the
man.
designated drunk driver.
You know what sucks about that is you're the best driver in the world when you drunk and the police is
And I'm the sober one.
I'm finna be driving like this, nigga. I be right on the steering wheel, nigga.
It's the first time you've
Hold
remembered
up,
all the
signal.
rules the driver's had.
Hold on, you signaling like, let me look at that review. I'm good. Okay. You going 65 on the highway and shit. You are not going to 66. 65, I'm good.
It's the straightest.
You know what I'm saying? He over there. You waving at him and shit.
He's fucked up.
Right, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Woo! Shit. Go to jail. Hey, man, I heard this fucking joke. It's funny as hell. Hey, if you know you going to jail because you drunk as shit, to fuck with the police officer, just get on the passenger side. You be like,
Let's do it.
hey, man, he got away. He should go get him, bro. He gone. They gonna be like, what the fuck? Am I tripping? He's a twin. He's my twin, man. He ran. I don't know where he went.
Don't tell this guy that.
Don't ever do that.
Y'all lazy TV, get on the other side.
He's gonna be like, fuck it, I'm going to jail. Yeah. So can you do a sober test? What's a sober test? What's the alphabet backwards?
I've actually passed it.
He
and
did.
That's a proven fact.
He
Oh,
freaking
shit.
Drunk?
did, yes.
You are the motherfucking man. That is my hero right there.
I did. Tell him.
He did. That was crazy. I was.
Follow Manico Jackson on Twitter. What is your Twitter handle? I don't know. DeJuan J, what up?
So real quick before he goes off, where can everybody find you guys at?
We're on. We're about to be on Spotify. That one should be finished up before the end of the weekend. So Monday we'll have a couple of free bonus tracks. SoundCloud. Spotify. But yeah, you can catch us on every other streaming platform. So yeah, we're definitely out there. But yeah, Spotify. That one's gonna be finished up by Sunday.
Okay. Any other social medias?
YouTube. We got Facebook.
What's the name on the channel?
There you go.
Young Spanish. I got MFG. Many Face Gods.
SAVG TV.
Oh yes, YouTube. Yeah, SAVG. Shout outs to all the savages out there. Don Trace. Yeah, all my peoples. Shout out to all y'all.
Young Spanish, bitch. MFG, motherfucker. I'll be the diva for you. MFG, motherfucker. Young Spanish. Because I will say, you know, some shit, like I listen to every artist that comes here, you know, before I ever hear them. I already listen to y'all ahead of time. What I like about them is they're creative and they're brave with their creativity. I hate artists that do the same thing. But it would be nice as fuck to y'all if I see y'all, because I love all y'all. I really do. But, nigga, if you ask me what I think of your shit and that shit is horrible, I'm going to fucking tell you. So please don't ask me a question you don't want to know and don't get mad at my answer. Because I feel like at the end of the day, we all supposed to be real. And I can't apologize for how my brain reacts. Because I'm like, shit's fucking horrible. What the fuck is this?
Make people cry and shit.
I don't want to, but don't ask me. Like, I'm gonna be like, man, that shit is fucking manure, bro. What the fuck was you thinking?
What do you
Like,
think about my music?
I fucks with your music.
You just
I actually
nice.
mean that.
Right, big boy.
No. A little. But a little, because I know she'll beat my ass. But I'm not lying. If it sucked, I wouldn't tell you in front of people. Like, hey, you know when you was trying to go E flat? That shit was a G, bro. Like, that shit was a G. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with R&B. So as long as that shit made me want to do something dirty to my woman, I'm happy as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that sounds
right.
Right?
I'm sorry. When I hear R&B, that's what I be thinking about. I call
Kelly?
shout out to my baby. We can't say R. Kelly name right now. I want to see him do all right right now. I ain't gonna lie. Being that he's one of ours, I don't want to say he's guilty until it's all coming out. But I will say, Who the fuck is his publicist? Who the fuck would make him do that dumbass shit? That is Gail. This is what she do. You know she gonna ask them questions, and no matter what you say, she is not gonna react in a bad way. She got strong emotions. That motherfucker gonna have to keep that shit down. Robert. She talked to him like she was his auntie. Robert, calm your bitch ass down. Robbie. Because he's our brother, so we gotta love him. And the fact is, if he did do all this because it's still alleged, then he needs help. And him needing help, jail's not gonna do that. Like, he needs a doctor. Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can't.
You can. You
So
can.
you can say that somebody that.
Hold up, I gotta play devil's
I will never bring him around my kids, nigga.
Exactly.
Ever in life.
Exactly.
Fuck your pedophile ass. But with that being said, I do believe that. Okay, you know any murderers? Maybe I'm telling too much about my life, but you know any murderers?
I watched 48 Hours.
It's not enough.
And
Well,
a lot of them are in Oklahoma.
yeah, I'm from OKC. East side, baby. Musgrave. I claim my shit. We got Musgravians on there. What up? I'll be looking at
Squirrel.
motherfucker. Anyway, no, I'm saying like I do believe that people can change. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in them streets hard. I was getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I got saved. Shout out to my girl Niche, man. She really helped change a nigga. I mean that shit. But like, I'm nowhere near the same person I was 10 years ago.
But it's different between
I ain't a
that
fucking pedophile.
and
That's
and
the street. That's different.
sickness.
Okay, if that's a sickness, then why all those Catholic priests ain't in jail too? I'm finna pull shit out. They should be in there too. It is a sickness. That's why I say he needs help, like psychiatrists. Like, you know, put them in. Those are people that need to be treated. You put them in the asylum. They're not gonna be helped in the prison. They're gonna get raped. Like they gonna tear R. Kelly ass up. Come on, Robert.
Knowledge.
You like to toss salad, right?
He had the
Toss it
opportunity.
together.
He had the opportunity 10 years ago to turn his stuff around.
Yeah.
When he got
You know
caught
what?
up,
I'm
when
not
he
gonna
got caught up on his first, when he got caught up on that first shit, everyone got at him. They had the little laugh and assumed it was gonna be the end of it. We didn't figure 10 years later we were gonna be talking about the chicks he had locked in his house. Okay.
And then hold up, before 2008, I'm a historian. Sometimes I'm a timeline motherfucker. We can't forget about Aaliyah. She was a baby. Exactly. No matter what we want to say, she was a baby. And he was trying to marry her. I'm not going to say whether he married her or not, because technically you can't marry a person that's under 18. Unless, but you know the funny thing about that? If he actually did marry her, as much as her parents want to get mad, for somebody to get married under 18, under certain laws, in certain states, like Vegas, you know, Nevada will let you do it, the parents have to consent that.
Yes.
So if they actually did get married, that's the parents' fucking fault. And that must explain why they keep saying those are lies.
But he has a responsibility the minute that man's a role model. So he has a responsibility not just to himself and his family, but his fans to uphold a certain image and to behave himself in a certain way.
I agree.
And
But you do have to realize that whenever you're in the public eye, like you're always told that you have to be perfect, like you're a role model, like. And that's
But they got a
why
lot of yes
these
men too,
people,
though.
They act out because look at Justin Bieber, you know, like.
I mean, but acting out
Like,
is a
you
little
would think-
different than
you would
doing
think
some
that
ignorant shit. Like,
being, you know, having money, having fame.
but
all
as
that
when
stuff.
you a child star though, like that's the downside to a Justin Bieber and what's the girl? What the fuck is that girl's name?
Selena
She had the
Gomez.
red hair.
Oh,
This is back in the day. She played the fucking twins, but it was just one of her. What the fuck is her name?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay fucking Lohan. Shit. Talk about child star going crazy. Like,
It is
you-
what it
but
is.
I will say theoretically, I don't think I would want to be famous as a child because you can't be a kid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
why,
what I'm saying.
Michael
A
Jackson
regular
got fucked
teen,
up
a regular
because-
teen that's not in the public
you know-
eye, they do some crazy shit all the time. So I mean,
Okay.
what makes
I can
it?
hear that.
You know what I mean?
But okay, if that's the case, then would you say that those girls were acting out?
I'm just saying that R.
Say it.
Kelly took advantage of it,
I would agree with that.
and if he wasn't
I'm not.
famous,
I'm not saying he's right. I'm
if
not
he
playing
wasn't
moral
famous,
oral.
he would be doing that shit off.
If his
camera.
name was Robert, yeah, and they would be, woo, he'd have been under the jail already.
Exactly.
But when you write for Michael Jackson, life changes. Y'all know he used to write for Michael Jackson, right? You Were Not Alone, R. Kelly. Okay. History. This is why my mama named me Knowledge. That's literally like a name she gave me. That's true. All I do is read. But anyway, we're not gonna hate on Kelly because the case is still here. But you know you done fucked up when they like, we gonna keep him in jail. He post bail, let's get him for that child support. He going his ass to jail. Like, that's determination for your ass. Like, when you done fucked up, you done fucked up. Yeah. You know, they didn't work that hard on Bill Cosby. They're like, we got him. Man, hey, fuck this. I'm not gonna apologize for how I feel. But yeah, poor Bill. But yeah, what's the next song? Because the people are angry.
I got this one. So the next, yeah, sorry. Whenever it comes to like music knowledge and history, we could do the volley like all night, and you know, I'm not gonna stop him because I enjoy this conversation. But like, I figured we could save this for after we kill this 12 pack.
Uh-huh.
So let me get into this. So a little bit earlier, you asked me what kind of music I listened to and grew up on. You know, I'm a Texas artist. We're both Texas artists, and there's a certain standard that they expect out of us as Texas artists. And when him and I were coming up, it was Swisher House. And anytime you were looking at Texas beats, it was Swisher House, Houston style beats. But the thing is I'm Big Hawk. I'm Pookie. And I've been looking for that sound for the last 15 years. And we came across this one, and we put at least a month and a half into this song. But I feel like this best exemplifies for me what Texas music represents. And with that being said, I really hope y'all like this. This is 100 Bottles featuring Young Spanish, and I'm going to kill about at least one more while this is running. So play that.
100 bottles.
100 bottles.
Not 98.
Which means we need at least like 5 more 12 packs.
We'll be in this bitch like, you know what?
When we come through, let's turn it up. The party started, turn it up. Let it go, well, we ain't gon' stop till 100 bottles. Pour it up, let's get go. Shorty with me and she look like a model. She the one, and she know rolling with me is a fact to follow. But go ahead. Do it how you want it, I just wanna see you get it. Baby, don't give a fuck, yeah, she talk it how she live it. If money's about time, she got no time for gimmicks. Baby, bouncing that ass, living life, no limits. Keep it spinning like a fidget, down the road, it's been a minute. Going is not the problem, it's the club and we up in it. Ain't kidding, folks are tripping when they see MFG spitting. Excuse me if I'm forward, try and act like John Mickens. Your number, I want it. Say she need another bottle, I'm on it. We tryna spit game, who want it? Shorty head don't ever change, girl, flaunt it. Get it poppin' like some bubbly, you ain't on to let it slack. Solid gold, little mama, yeah, moving for a Mac. Bust it down, Tatiana, yeah, they're playing your track. Think I need another listen, DJ, bring that thing back. We get through, we just tryna get the party started. Turn it up, let it go, well, we ain't gon' stop till 100 bottles. Pour it up, let's get go. Shorty with me and she look like a model. She the one, and she know rolling with me is a fact to follow. But go ahead. We're just trying to get the party started. Go ahead. Don't stop till we hit about 100 bottles. Go ahead. We're just trying to get the party started. Go ahead. Don't stop till we hit about 100 bottles. Go ahead. Riding presidential in the residential. Trump came with more lead than a new pencil. Tell them boys that I need room in a continental. Cause these boys be acting sketch like they brought a stencil. Fish new guys that hard working, hard head. You be retired like a long nap. Combat ready when the situation hairy as a carpet. These boys snakes, I'm a long neck. Stomp that, cock that. Bow, bow, bow like I'm Waka. Jockin', I got more straps than a locker. Ladies by the flocker, let them call me Papa. When they suck me proper, call me the gobstopper. Shut it down, that's DACA, my game on lock. She don't freestyle, but she just came off top. Cream of the crop, panties look like a mop. Non-stop riding in my lap, daddy and I drop. We just tryna get the party started. Turn it up, let it go, well, we ain't gon' stop till 100 bottles. Pour it up, let's get go. Shorty with me and she look like a model. money, Mary Kay, sitting still and feeling strange. The type of woman, body, who know what she want. And I'm trying to get her in the club to show her play a song. Yeah.
This time we just turned her to the max. Yeah, you may be talking game, but my TV talking facts. See me ballin' and admiring the plaques. Keep your feet up and relax while we burning through the stacks.
On the good drink, blame it on the racks. You can say it's just a hood thing, way to show the accent. Don't make it hella different, she just trying to throw it back. Now I heard she been searching for a while, baby, this is that track. Come on, get it, girl.
It's time to get the party started. Turn it up, let it go. Well, we ain't gon' stop till 100 bottles. Pour it up, let's get through up. Shorty with me and she look like a model. She the one, and she know her. Rolling with me is a tough act to follow. But go ahead. We just tryna get the party started. Go ahead. Don't stop till we hit about 100 bottles. Go ahead. We just tryna get the party started. Go ahead. Don't stop till we hit about 100 bottles. Go ahead.
Oh, I had a moment. Hey, yo, it's your boy Knowledge 405 doing random shit like I always do. We got Nina Jewels in the building looking at me like, what the fuck? And what y'all just heard was the reincarnation of Big Hawk, R.I.P. We miss you. I never met you, though, but I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fallen players. Mr. 3-2. People sleep on Mr. 3-2. That dude, matter of fact, most of the shit that Snoop Dogg say he got from Mr. 3-2. Shout out to the South, man. All right, for niggas that don't know. Now, where did that song come from?
So Spanish and I have a bad habit. I should say Spanish has a bad habit because we freestyle a lot just for fun to keep each other sharp. And every once in a while while we're spitting, we'll come across something and he'll look at me and go, "You need to write that down." And I have a rule. When I freestyle it, I don't want to remember it, but he'll look at me every once in a while and he'll go, "You remember it or I will." And I take the challenge.
So y'all really freestyle?
Yeah.
I might throw words in the air. That's what I do for a little bit of exercise. Throw words in the air, man.
We're
But
about to put a beat on. Y'all ready?
I knew she was gonna do so.
No.
you leave that to Young Spanish. I don't freestyle.
I'll help. If you need me to. I'll assist. Like, yeah.
We really do need to get a show. I want to do a show to bring on some
I'm gonna be like Proof.
artists.
Be like Proof off
That battle each
8
other.
Mile. Yo. Ooh. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me be Proof.
Let's do it.
Y'all know how exciting this.
Rest in peace to-
I'm a battle rapper.
You
I
can't-
think that's what we're gonna do.
You can't
Next
follow
show.
that up without an RIP.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Rest in peace, Proof.
Man, rest in peace, Proof.
Let me
Like,
get
on the
Rustin.
serious.
I'll just walk
Like,
back.
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, yo, shout out to people that know me, that's been following me for about 15 years. Like, I was a battle rapper for real. I got 5 titles at the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they don't freestyle in battles no more. Because it's like, it's a cappella, so you don't get a chance to have no beat to really see what the MC is capable of.
Are y'all gonna do something?
You hollering at me. I'm the host. I get it, but I don't want to do everybody wrong like that because I'm the nigga. So y'all better do it. Because if y'all don't do it, I'm doing it.
So I'm gonna say this before
Where
you
the beat
even
go?
turn on the beat, and you're not gonna like me very much, but I have an explanation. So hold up.
It's all good.
So when I was growing up, because I've been rapping since, God, I'm gonna start at 12, but that's being generous. Like it was a lot younger than that. I grew up during the 8 Mile generation, and like the minute I decided to get into music, that's the first thing that came into mind. Was like, that's what I am, and so that's what I had to prove that I was the minute that I decided this is the lifestyle that I picked up. So anytime that I would announce what I do and what I love, it was always a competition, especially when it came to freestyling. And it came to a point where when I was 15, 16, 17, I was having to battle every day to prove myself
It's fun, though.
to somebody.
Out of respect,
It-
the reason why I do that is because I have respect for people
Yeah,
that
right.
do that.
She respects
Now the
the
thing
craft.
is that I love it because I wish I knew how to do that. So it's not just to throw anybody
Okay.
on the bus, under the bus. It's because I envy that. I love that. And then it's not to battle anybody.
No.
It's to
I-
say like.
If I'd have known that, I'd be
Damn.
freestyling in here
Yeah,
every show.
And that's wrong.
I'd do a freestyle for every show if I knew that. I didn't know that.
So my,
I do love it.
the,
I love it. I
the
just
point of my
love it.
story is I will,
Yeah.
but that's the only reason that I'll ever come out with any hesitation is because my entire career has been like, oh, that's who you are, like prove it. You know what
We
I mean?
can make them
And-
comfortable. We can do
and-
4-4-4.
I just
Nah.
love it. It's just cool.
Nah.
I just
And I
love that
will,
it's
Can we do
cause
some pass backs?
Yeah, I'm saying if y'all
Oh,
want
yeah.
to make it comfortable, we can do 4-4-4.
no. Let's just do it.
Don't play with me.
Because you know what, the moral of the story was that I only freestyle for friends.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
anytime
this is fun.
and
man. She
because
respect the
knowledge is
craft.
here, we will. But
My birthday weekend, yo.
Hey.
happy birthday, buddy.
That's better than the birthday song. Here, freestyle, man.
I love it.
Just for you.
It's cool
Just
though.
for you. Throw some beats on.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Throw some beats on.
That's his eager face.
Even
Let's
like
get
Yeah.
that together now. Let's
4-4 for real.
Yeah, I'm
get that
down.
together.
No,
Oh, hell yeah.
4-4
Like,
for real.
Like that. I don't know.
like how you want to do it. Oh, we'll figure it out. Like however you want to do it, I'm down with it.
We need two. Two. We need
You
two.
did that. You did that. Yeah, that happened.
I said we need two, but I put four.
You did. You did that.
I do know how to count. I'm just tired. We need four freestylers.
Yeah, man. I'll see what I can find. That's not hard to find. I just put that shit out.
Yeah.
Who think they got it? Cause I know some freestylers like Big Young. That's a freestyler. And I fucks with Big. Shout out to Big Young. I fucks with you.
Yes, sir.
Vane Free Game. Fucks with him too. That's a freestyler. Me and Vane have spit for like 4 hours going. We wasn't even repeating words because we was like feeling the challenge on some fun shit. Like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go up. We gonna make them go. We used to rap like this.
Who was beatboxing last time?
Me.
Swift? You.
That was me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
beatbox.
Do you think?
Oh, you want me to do it that way? I can do it that way.
And that happened the last time too.
Like I do that. Like this is. I'm part of the culture. The only thing I don't do is sing.
Love it.
Like,
It's badass.
oh, I just heard the beat start, so I stopped.
I'm gonna transfer it right now.
Just go off of that. I'm challenging niggas today. You ain't gonna go?
That's it?
Oh, I'm going?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a snap. I can't do it both at the same time. Give me a subject. Give me a subject. Make it fun for me.
Birthday.
Birthday? Okay. I made it. I'm alive and I never thought that I was gonna make it. I'm on News Channel 5 like a meteorologist, seeing cumulus. Clouds, all these rappers be thinking they doing it. Congruent with it. I got my donuts with me. When I be spitting, I'm going notice 50. They calling me 50 cause I got rich before I died trying. I'm talking about rich thing and enriched with my mind. That's that food of thought they call me knowledge. I be spitting, teaching niggas, calling rappers college. I abolish any MC think they come into my vicinity. Lyrically, I be killing these guys. Hercules, dispersion, and the MCs, they get it. It's no limit. My flow's gifted. I'm so sifted. I be bumping it. Radio, they can see me bumping it. Benzes, Jeeps, and accurate flow with vernacular. Niggas think they flow, they think knowledge is so spectacular. Lyrical, symmetry. They say all these rappers that be stepping to me. They call me short. I'm going down and to the ground. Find my time, it's the words I disperse, the worst Negro that spits them words that lack dexterity. Apparently my flow is diversified. Lyrically I tell the truth, never a lie. Square root 3.14 pi in the sky.
They treat me like I'm dead or alive, but if I come back from the grave, call it revive. I don't wanna do nothing but survive in the game. Motherfuckers never do nothing, they denying the name. It's okay, I'm the same lame you knew from the past, but when I come back, homeboy, I'm kicking your ass. Call me the Flash, I'm running so fast on the mic. Motherfuckers act like I'm just saving their life. I'm saving this mic, trying to save the hip hop game with the rest of my life. Motherfuckers treat it like I ought to put my wrist in the knife and end this shit now. I don't even want to end this shit. I'm underground and profound and to be found. You gotta look closely. Motherfuckers saying they really wanted to host me, but won't even post me when I'm on your damn site. But it's okay, cause when I'm on the mic ending your damn life, Jesus Christ, I'ma save you. Motherfuckers.
Oh, I freaking love it.
Pass the flow to the right hand side. Pass the flow to the right hand side. We gon' pass the flow.
With me, Heart Dog and Heart Kitty, young man with sleight of hand, black not like Heart City. They don't want none. Shit, I'm just trying to get up on this, trying to make it run. I'm trying to get one, trying to get to 100, trying to keep on running. These fools wanting something from me. I don't know and I don't show pity. I just keep showing all this love to my home city. Yeah, D-Town and where they put it down. They call him that's the lost, the lost and found. Yeah, found him in the bag. I don't know where he is at or where his head is at. I'm just lost. Yeah, and in the concrete jungle. Yeah, it's really hard not to stumble. Yeah, and everybody trying to see you humble. Yeah, and I just fuck with DJ Grumble, rumbling on the beat. Yeah. And what right here is in front of me is a fire beat. They put it down, Mr. DJ. Yeah, we replay back and forth. Seems like young kids, yeah, these days they go for the easy step. Man, and I don't mess with it. Right here, they can come get it. Right here, just ripping. What we do is usual, what they want for free. They call this shit a freestyle. Right here, get up off of me.
I'm ready.
Yeah. That's when they bring the beat, though. They bring the beat after me. That's the hater shit. That's the hater shit.
That's
the hater
what's up,
shit.
guys. I respect that a lot. It ain't about like
Having fun, man.
the point. It's to have fun, exactly.
I fucks with it.
That's what it was all about.
Yeah.
You guys did that.
Got the Joker up there. He
Appreciate
put his
you.
Joker smile on.
Yes.
That was for my birthday. That's the birthday freestyle for you, boy, man.
There you go.
Early
Yo,
present.
I feel the presence is a present. Yes. Hey, boy. One of these days, I'm gonna do a freestyle. I'm like, Nina, sing the hook. Sing the hook. Sing the hook.
No, next time we
Freestyle.
come through, we need to just spend like the entire 30, 45 minutes just running through freestyles. And
I can do that all day.
Really
That
brush
was a
you up.
warm-up. That was a warm up. I was like, oh, I'm feeling it.
See? That's what it's all about.
Because I used to play, I called a white man can't jump, but I'm a goofy nigga. So they be like, man, goofy dudes don't rhyme like that. I'm like, okay. I be like, yeah. They be like, man, he ain't finna go. And our face get on. I'm like, man, that nigga, I didn't know he could rhyme like that. Yeah, I rhyme.
That's
Goofy.
what's up.
Yeah. Shit, that's all.
So again, before we leave, make sure you guys, can you guys tell everybody where they can find you at?
She got 2 phones.
Now, as far as my music is concerned, you can literally find it anywhere. If you look up GM Allen Music, Google me, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, it doesn't matter. I'm up there. You can look me up. Young Spanish, you can look him up. One platform isn't enough, man. And we came up here, or I can at least say I came up here to make sure y'all know. Not only do we have a lot of music coming out the woodworks, but in all honesty, my SoundCloud has about 88 songs on it as of right now. My Spotify has about 34, and that's not even counting Young Spanish's music, and we got a lot of that coming out the woodwork. For the next 52 weeks, we're gonna have a song coming out, content coming out every week. So y'all need to stay tuned. The reason why we came in here is all this new music y'all are hearing tonight. It's going to be available in the next couple of weeks, and it's just the beginning. I have a ton of singles coming out. I've been in the studio all week mixing and mastering and making sure everything is ready to go for what we have coming next. And you know what? Y'all just need to pay attention because we got a lot to show y'all.
That's grind. That's what grind looks like.
On that last note, I know I had to text you earlier this week to make sure you knew what was up with this last little joint here. Mm-hmm. So I had to ask a special permission and give him kind of a heads up. Instead of showing one song to finish us out, I actually got 2. When we came up here last time, Nawlege, I didn't give you the full story over the phone because I wanted to tell you in person. When we got done here last time we were up here, I was feeling the energy. So I went home and I took a beat I was working on and another beat I've had my eye on for about 3 months now, and I pounded both of these out in the same night. Wrote them,
That's what's up.
recorded
Inspiration.
them, and have been working on them the last couple of weeks to make sure they came out the right way. But because of that, they ended up turning out to be two sides of the same coin. And so I'm going to ask that they be played back to back. Now, the reason why is because one song is a continuation of the same story. Last time I was in here, we were talking about mental health issues and concerns to hip hop. And I felt that it was my responsibility as an artist to address that in my own lyrics. But there's two sides to that argument, and therefore the argument required two songs. And so the first song you're going to hear is Bury You, and that is from the perspective of the person going through it. And the second song you're going to hear is Gravedigger's Ball, and that is from the person on the outside looking in.
I like it.
So whenever you're listening to this, keeping in mind that the message is the same, but it's about how you approach it and how you look at it. And I want to be able to show that as much as I can for people who are having to struggle with depression, anger issues, bipolar. I don't care. I relate to you. I respect you. And there is someone that represents you in hip-hop, and that's me.
Real
Play that shit.
Man, that's the way you introduce some shit.
This is an open First off, I got nothing to prove, nothing to lose. Post Katie home time when I cruise in the streets like a cat when I'm out on the loose. If you don't know, then you're out of the loop. Time to recruit. G bounce back like Juvie, too dope and groovy. No clue like Scooby Doo Wop Shooby. They don't even need me, nah, they need to cool me. School me, dress me like Fetty and gold jewelry. Shots go through me, I don't feel pain now. Whip with the rain cloud, standing in the rain now. Every time I speak, man, they think it's all 8 miles. Live to be king, and not even okay, wow. So in a crowd, it's all silence, and I like violence. People say I'm all pious, should I start riots? Make my ex-wife more right and self-righteous. Be the bad guy just so you might like this, blow me. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, exhale. I pause and I dwell, my heart is a cell. Man, they call this a life, man, I thought it was hell. I can't see the light, maybe I should read in braille. They treat me like I'm postal, I ain't bringing mail. Live and fail like a fall every time I move. But you won't see me ball, man, every time I lose. Only time I ball is in the streets I cruise. But you just wanna hear me sing my blues, clues. But these two suede shoes you can't feel weigh just as much as a damn anvil. Trying to make moves, but I feel like I stand still. Even when you run, man, you can't hold a candle or handle me. Maybe it's the optics, right? I don't look the part, I just talk it right, walk it right. All they see is awkward white, Batman looking gothic knight. No fight, just a yeah. So breathe in, breathe out, exhale. Light another nicotine dreams in the night. What a life, I'm alone, what's a wife? Looking at the man in the mirror like what a sight. Get yourself together, man, you know you ain't right. In your head, don't fight for fight. The reality, don't you know the measure of a man is the salary? For anyone in this world, you're $10 hourly. The wolves come piling and they don't count calories. But till they devour me, I be busting sour cheese. Some people wanna watch the world burn sour deep. I can't see the future, but you know I still got the keys. On the outside looking in, no stopping me, nah, bitch. Yeah. So breathe in, breathe out, exhale. I never thought I'd be the villain of the story. Maybe I just never understood the allegory. If I found peace, I'm afraid it might get boring. Good thing the whole world has it in for me, huh? Jason Voorhees, I just ain't died yet. Believe me, it's not that no one has tried yet. I do it myself, but I just can't find death. As they say, I guess it just isn't my time yet. No tears left, I done wept all the reserves. Choose to take the wheel, swear to God I'll find the curb. Standing on the edge, swear to God I'll find the nerve. Actions speak louder than words, acting on verbs. Am I disturbed or just the fruits of the loin? Comprehension of truth is a kick in the groin. Entering the world is a flip of a coin. Same way you're going, train or a Boeing. We off, bitch. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, exhale. Yeah. It's a beautiful world full of envy and all, where the weak get buried in the grave diggers ball. One hand in the sky, middle finger to the law. I'm just trying to feed my fam, I ain't trying to buy them all. That's real. Tell me why should I care how you feel while I'm out here paying my bills? What's life? Living off thrills. It's just killing me. Hands high, they hanging through the roof. Next thing you see, me and my homies hop out the coop. Put so many hoes in you, you be looking like a flute. And my OGs, actually, they still sing hootie hoo. Pay my dues, if I lose, I can't blame myself. I can't blame no man for this hand I'm dealt. I'm the man of this house, I demand my belt. But why do I need it when these young boys spank they self? Stack wealth to the sunrise, into the sky. Wise man say new day, the old sun dies. Leave the past in the past, eyes on the prize. Keep one eye on your friends, cause they love their disguise. They pray on your demise, it really means you won. Just don't forget your vest, it'll be a murder one. And if you step into a knife fight, don't forget your gun. Some things come back to haunt you, make sure the job is done. It's a beautiful world full of envy and all, where the weak get buried in the grave diggers ball. One hand in the sky, middle finger to the law. I'm just trying to feed my fam, I ain't trying to buy them all. That's real. Tell me why should I care how you feel while I'm out here paying my bills? What's life? Living off thrills. It's just killing me. I used to be wiser, now I'm the snow miser. Turn up like I'm in the car, it's going down like the visor. Pop up and I surprise her, critically analyze her. Lover and the despiser, turn the bed to a geyser. Wait, why sir, did you have to go in depth? When you went below the sheets, did you have to hold your breath? I didn't tell her take it off, I told her move it to the left. And if she can't swallow it all, I tell her she last step. Never half step or back step, baby I'm all in. She say I be clowning, tell her I'm on hand. She ain't into that little figurative ballin', stallin'. Only answer when money is callin'. Put in work, don't call in, this paper is on demand. She be looking at you different when the paper's in your hand. She don't know you with the fire, but she love you with the grind. She don't need a man, she need lingerie in a tank. It's a beautiful world full of envy and all, where the weak get buried in the grave diggers ball. One hand in the sky, middle finger to the law. I'm just trying to feed my fam, I ain't trying to buy them all. That's real. Tell me why should I care how you feel while I'm out here paying my bills? What's life? Living off thrills. It's just killing me.
Hey, fucker!
Oh,
I was waiting
what's
on you.
up? We're back now.
I just said fucker on the radio. Guess what else I can say? Ball sweat. But what I want to say is I understand completely why both of those songs had to be played right after each other, because you could hear the yin and the yang. It wasn't necessarily a theory, it was fact. Boss man David is in here stealing beer. I seen him do the shit. Stealing ass niggas. Stealing!
I'm out there stealing on niggas' faces too.
Ain't that a
You going to the funeral or
You
what?
be punching yourself? Damn.
Too early, you never know.
You better stop being so excited. You ain't gone yet.
Be your own funeral.
I think whenever you're the boss man, it's not stealing.
That's
It's a
what
tax write-off.
He like to think that. He think he the boss. Trust me, we all put this together, nigga. He
What's
wanna
up?
be the
It's your girl
boss.
Nina Jules. Thank everybody for watching, for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming again.
She showed up,
If you guys
guys.
have more music, you guys are always welcome to come.
They know it too.
Appreciate it.
Anytime we have an exclusive, we're bringing it up here.
Okay.
Yes.
The last two songs, if you liked Bury You, it's on SoundCloud. If you like Gravedigger's Ball, it's on every other streaming service. As for the single we played earlier, 100 Bottles, that went live this evening.
Nice.
So if you don't already have it pre-saved, you could save it by tomorrow. It'll be live by Sunday, so please put some plays on it and show Texas love, man.
Yeah.
We're going to be
that's real.
performing at the Profit Bar next Friday,
That's my spot.
6:30. I hope y'all all come out and check it out, and we're gonna be performing tomorrow for your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy!
Hey!
And we're gonna bring all the new music just for you, man.
Yep.
Hey, y'all should all show up and just buy me a shot. You can get the cheapest shot. I bet you I'll drink that motherfucker. I'll be like,
Get you
thanks,
some.
buddy. Hell yeah. I want to be so drunk, I forget my first name. They're like, Knowledge. Who's Knowledge?
You gotta get carried out.
Yeah. I want to fall. Like,
Ain't that like the birthday party default? Like,
well, to me, the technical foul is to fall asleep. I ain't gonna fall asleep, but I'm not gonna guarantee I can. Man, first of all, I love my old lady because she know how I do. And for some reason, she loved me enough to help me to the car, knowing I'm not finna gonna be able to drive shit.
Sweet.
Hey, man, when your shit is good, fuck the bullshit. I'ma just say it like, when your shit is good, man, fuck it, man. Like, when you got a whole family and they all there and they all together and shit, why fuck that up, man?
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie, I be looking though.
Brother.
But she know, she be looking too. I ain't sexy. Okay.
dog.
Hey, make sure you guys
Fuck it.
follow NinaJulesMusic.com. You guys can get all my stuff on there. And make sure you guys tune in for next Friday.
Come to Malibu Bar. You want to be there. You're getting sleepy.
Big shout out to Big Boy.
Yeah, I love Big Boy, man. Always fucking with me. Dirty motherfucker.
See y'all.
You gone.
Thanks.
Fucker.